Hello people, welcome to my channel. Are you ready for some Chinese learning? Let's start. Comparing the new HSK and old HSK, each level they have a big difference words requirements. They ask the candidates to remembering more words comparing them before, even though the total HSK 6 levels only 456 words more. But as you can see for each level, especially from level 1 to level 4, they have around 500 words difference for the candidates to memory more. Okay, let's just forget about all these annoying things. So from my own experience, I think learning a language, remembering vocabularies is kind of very time-consuming and annoying and sometimes struggling. But I found myself remembering the words better when I try to learn them and use them in certain categories, like the same topic, the same categories. So I summarized the HSK 500 vocabularies in categories to help you guys. So let's just start it. Our first category, direction and location. You learn less than 25 characters, but you can combine them, use them in different ways. You get more than 70 words. Let's start. In this session, I didn't put many English translation next to the Chinese word, the characters. Instead, I used the pictures to help you understand what's the meaning of the word, and also the pinyin is only for the pronunciation purpose. When you learn Chinese at the beginning, I don't recommend you try to learn the pinyin, how to spelling them. I think it's important to memorize the pronunciation and also matching the pronunciation with the characters. Then later on, you will find it's easier to practice and use Chinese Mandarin in your daily life, as along the way you learning more words and more characters. Nowadays, we don't read pinyin, we don't write pinyin in the newspapers. Anywhere you can't, you barely say pinyin. So memorize the characters and the pronunciation is your top priority. And the pinyin is only to help you typing and texting in the future when you get sufficient vocabularies and you can do conversation, you can type, then you need pinyin to do that. I will create another video in regarding to their pronunciation, the tones, and help you to learn the pronunciation. Okay. So from top to the bottom, from left to the right, the pronunciation is 上 上 下 下 左 左 右 右 And I want to mention 上 means on top of, and also it can mean up. So on top of or up. And 下 means down, and also it means under something sometimes. So it really depends on the context you are using these two words. Next one, I'll go from north to south, from west to east. 北 北 南 南 西 西 东 东 So this picture is actually because when we were kids, when we were in primary school, first time we learn how to know the direction, the facings, the teacher always tell us how to read the compass or read like a map. So the compass is always pointing the north side, pretending you are going up to north, and then the downside will be the south, and to your right side is the east, and your left side will be the west. So when we learn this, we have a kind of shortcut in Mandarin we call 上北下南左西右东 which means up is north, down is south, left is west, right is east. So one more time to remember: up north, down south, left west, right east. Ready? 上北下南左西右东 Besides of the 8 single words we just learned, you can also add 边 and 面 at the end of the 8 direction words. 上边北边下边南边左边西边右边东边 So 边 as you can see, there is a square and the black line in Mandarin we call 边 and in the middle, the red color square, that area we call 面 So you can also combine the directions we just learned with 面 showing that direction. So follow me. 上面北面下面南面左面西面右面东面 I know you must be thinking this is so confusing. There's no difference for me. What is 边? What is 面? It's completely the same pronunciation for you. And you are actually kind of right, because when you use 边 and 面 with the direction word, 上边, 上面, they actually the same meaning, similar meaning, so no big difference. So you don't need to worry about it. Just get familiar with the character, get a little bit sense of the different pronunciation, and when you hear it or when you read it in the future, you understand they are the same meaning. That's it. Okay, let's do it one more time. 上边上面北边北面下边下面南边南面左边左面西边西面右边右面东边东面 Okay, so far we've learned 上下左右 which is up, down, left, right. And also we learned 北南西东 which is north, south, west, and east. So how about the center? How about we are in the center of something, we are in the middle of something. 中间，中间，中间 means in the middle. Later on, we're gonna mention the measure words, which is a very important part in Mandarin. You're gonna know 间 is actually a measure word for room. So it's more like a 3-dimension. 中间 is in the middle of something. And you will know 面, which we just learned the square area. 面 is the measure word usually for walls. Sometimes you don't know the exactly direction, you don't want to mention, it's just something next to each other. You can use 旁边, 旁边. 旁边 means next to. And generally, you can use 旁边 when two things not too far away. And anywhere just around each other, you can use 旁边. Yeah, that's 旁边. Next very important 3 words are this, that, and where. This is 这, 这. That is 那, 那. Where is 哪, 哪. Can you see the difference with the 2 tones? 那 and 哪. Okay, don't worry, just have a little sense. We can figure it out later. In these 3 words, you can also add 边 and 面 at the end of them to show this side, that side, or which side. So follow me. 这边，这边，这面，这面，那边，那边，那面，那面。And the last one is which side? 哪边，哪边，哪面，哪面。And if you have been to Beijing, you may notice that people there like to add some sound at the end of some words. It's kind of a dialect for Beijing people. When we add at the end of 这, 那, 哪, it becomes to 这儿, 这儿, 那儿, 那儿, 哪儿, 哪儿, which means here, there, and where. Can you see the difference? So follow me again. I know this part is a little bit difficult. 这儿，这儿，那儿，那儿，哪儿，哪儿。Okay, keep practicing. You will get it. Next 2 words are 前 and 后. 前，前，后，后. But these 2 words you need to be very careful, as I marked it in this picture. So when you use it in time, 前 means before, 后 means after. But when you use this in the location scenario, 后 means something at the back. 前 means something in the front, forward. Do you still remember the 2 amazing words 边 and 面 we add at the end of the direction words, so we can also add them at the end of 前 and 后 to show the in the front and also at the back. Follow me. 后面，后面，后边，后边，前面，前面，前边，前边。So all the direction and the location words we are talking about, it's kind of outside of the object, outside of us. So next one, we're gonna looking at something inside. 里 li is something inside. Also, we can combine li with the word we learned before, which are 这里这里那里那里哪里哪里。And also, I want to mention here, at the beginning, when you learn the basic Chinese characters, it is really good if you can learn different meanings of a very simple character like this one, Li. Was saying this one means something inside, but also it means a length. It's a measure word of the length. If you can understand this, in the future you will be exposed to more words like 公里、里程、里程碑. When you encountered this kind of words, if you have a sense of what this simple character meaning, it will help you to understand and to remember the more complicated words. Okay, next one. So Li is inside. Then we're gonna go outside. So why? Why? Why is outside? We can also say, you're gonna know it. We can say 外边外边外面外面。Then next, we're gonna learn three very important prepositions, which are actively using with the direction. First one, 从从从 means from. Second one, 到到到 means up until, up to, and also we can use 到 as a verb. I'm gonna mention this in our later videos when we learn verbs. The third one is 在usually using with other nouns showing the location, basically means on, in, or at. Okay, we've been almost 70% of our whole session. Thinking about to give you guys a little quiz because we've learned so many words to show the directions. Listen carefully what I said and just think in your mind if you understand what I'm saying. Okay? I only use the word we just learned. 从左边到右边。Second time. 从左边到右边。Okay, what I was saying. Next one. 在东边，在东边。Last one. 从里边到外边，从里边到外边。You have idea? It's not that difficult, right? Hope you get it. The last 30%, I'm gonna introduce you some new vocabularies which we usually use in the location and the direction scenario. First word is 地. The very basic meaning of 地 is land, ground. And all the other words I list next to this cute picture is related to 地. And I will read it from top to the bottom. Follow me. 地点，地点，地方，地方，地上，地上，地下，地下，地面，地面，地图，地图。Road related. Road is 路，路。And the words from top to the bottom. 路上，路上，路面，路面，马路，马路，路口，路口，门口，门口。Next word is 楼. 楼 means building. 楼上，楼上，楼下，楼下，楼门口，楼门口。Are you able to guess what's the meaning of these three words based on what we've learned? Have a try. So next word is 车. 车. 车 means vehicle. And the 车 related words in HSK1 is from top to the bottom. 站, 站。车上，车上，车站，车站，火车，火车，火车站，火车站，汽车站，汽车站。Okay, and I also have to say, like some of the words is not actually in HSK1, but it's really easy if you can remember now with all these new words because they are the same category and you've learned that characters, so it's easier for you to remember like a 火车站 and 汽车站 together with 火车 and 汽车. Okay, the right side is airplane related. 飞机 is airplane. 飞机，飞机，飞机场，飞机场，机场，机场。Finally, last word, 票. 票 means ticket. So follow me. 票，票，门票，门票。Guess what is 门票? So 门 is the doors. You give the ticket at the door. So 门票 is also means ticket. It's very easy. 机票，机票。 Remember what we learned previously? What is 飞机? So 机票 is the plane tickets. Next one, 车票. 车票. Do you know how many new words you've learned just following me today? Have a guess. Ta-da! 76 new words. Nice. So I listed all the new words we learned today for your review. But if you want to know the meaning, the pronunciations, please go through the video. This is only to help you to have a summary, and you can practice when you are familiar with these words to help you to recognize the characters. Okay, that's for today. If you like the video, give me a thumb up and see you next time.